Hello, Austin, Texas. You're listening to the Home Team with Troy and Wyatt, where we bring sports and money together for your education and entertainment. If you have any questions about anything we say today, please reach out to me at loansfromtroy.com or give me a call at 855-299-HOME. And as always, this segment is brought to you by Security National Mortgage, where we turn houses into homes by financing
your
American dream.
That's right.
You know, you're kind of that Calgon voice.
Oh, mine.
Your. Yes, and so you just bring so much persona to the your. Yes.
Well, it's just fun to say.
Oh yeah.
That's one reason I do it.
Because it's yours.
It's like saying onomatopoeia. It's just fun to say. It's a fun word to say.
Wow. Yeah, I won't say that on there. Okay. Who knows what would happen?
Okay, don't do that.
Absolutely not. Yes. So it's been a great season for football. There has been.
It has
good games. Professional football, I should say. Good games.
Yeah.
There's been no drama this year.
Well, the GOAT was...
the whole drama was Tom Brady didn't do very well. That was the drama of NFL football this year.
The GOAT wasn't goating.
Yeah.
There was some room for other teams to play good, right?
And that was... so it's a good season. A lot of good games. I feel that the NFL brought a lot of people back that they lost a few years ago. That's what I feel, right? I just do. I could be wrong, but it just feels like there's more people talking about the NFL this year than last year.
Could it be it was as political as well?
Well, the whys will let you figure out the whys. But I'm just saying it feels like the NFL has brought a lot of...
They brought the entertainment back to football.
It became, And then you had a very interesting playoffs. Good teams, good, you had Patrick Mahomes on the busted ankle, hobbling and
lots
jumping.
Of good sports stories.
Just lots
good sports
stories.
Stories,
You had Tom Brady's last year, the Cowboys' first road win in 3 million years. Lots of things.
3 million?
Something like that. So it was, so there's just so many good things going on. And then you had a game where there's 2 minutes left. And it's tied 35-35. Literally, the Chiefs were shut down in the first half, and then in the second half they scored on every single drive. And it's 3rd and 18 with 2 minutes. And Mahomes throws the ball so far into the back of the end zone that stretch man couldn't himself catch it. And you're thinking, okay, they're going to kick a field goal, minute 50. Can Jalen Hurts do it? And then all of a sudden somebody goes, oh, there was a flag on the play. And there was at the line of scrimmage. Sure. The receiver and the secondary, the corner, did hook up and kind of bang. Right. But at 5 yards, there wasn't any holding going on. There wasn't anything going on. So it was a very controversial call, and it allowed the Chiefs to run off a minute and a half, kick a field goal, and steal the opportunity from the fans to see if the Eagles could come back and tie or win the football game with a minute and a half.
That's right.
And I am absolutely...
Well, before we get into it, let's introduce our person here.
Absolutely. Yes, so as far as where we're at, where we're going, this is obviously a real estate show, and so we have a extremely experienced and influential home builder.
That's right.
In the greater Austin area, because I don't want to pin you in certain areas. Derek, a pleasure to meet you. And that was and it's with Stature Homes.
That's right.
I always feel like I'm going to say that wrong.
Stature?
Yes.
Looks like data. You can say it different ways.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Yes. But yeah. So, welcome to the show. And so, did you enjoy the Super Bowl?
Thanks for the invite. Yeah, I thought it was a great game.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about this controversial call at the very end?
I thought that, just like you said, it robbed the fans of the opportunity to...
Well, it's getting to the point where, we're making this point, I think we're talking a little bit, and this has been a very controversial thing all year long, right, is the play calling. Mm-hmm. But, if you watch a game, that hold was probably done all game long. Sometimes it does seem pretty convenient that they call it that certain point in time.
Mm-hmm.
It's plausible that it could be a way of controlling the game.
But the game was over. He did grab his jersey as they hooked up. He did grab him. He did. Was it by the letter of a law penalty? Yes. Was it one that affected the play? No, because Patrick Mahomes threw the ball 10 yards over him, and that holding call was at the line of scrimmage. So
Keith, I don't know if y'all saw this, but the cool thing about it though is all the Eagles players were like, that had nothing to do with the game.
It really.
They all were like, you know what, bad call, maybe yes or no. We should have been in that situation.
And I am absolutely not an Eagles fan.
I know.
I am not an Eagles fan. Believe me. So I am not, I wanted the Eagles to lose, but, and I don't want to like Jalen Hurts.
Don't want to like
I
him?
don't.
Maybe I like him.
I mean, the kid was quarterbacked
I like
at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
He quarterbacks at the Eagles.
All your hate.
Yeah, but
he's taking all the boxes out.
he just works hard. He's everything you want your kid to grow up to be.
Right.
And so I can't not like the Dirk
Mahomes
guy.
is equally as likable.
Yeah.
It's just his
Yeah.
it's his sister and brother.
His
girlfriend.
Yeah,
or wife,
whatever.
she
Yeah,
is.
and his brother. They take away from the home.
But he's a
home-
cool dude.
Yeah. Again, he quarterback for Tech. So I'm not a big fan of him. But he's such a nice guy.
So, okay, as far as the clicks go, would you prefer them being at Tech versus Oklahoma? Which one do you have more hate for?
Well, Tech's just annoying.
Okay, so it's not hate; it's annoying.
He's right. There's
Okay.
and I don't have hate. I just have
There's some
disgust is the only word that pops into my
there's
mind.
some visceral in it. There is. There's some visceral. So
Wait till October 5th, that whole week, and then it's hate.
Yeah.
But it's just for a week.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, Dallas Cowboys, they're back to they've got a new game plan. They're going to win the Super Bowl next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what Dak is saying, that they have a new game plan. McCarthy actually, how it's going to be better is he's going to take over play calling.
Okay.
So that's going to make him win the Super Bowl. This
So-
cracks me up. What do you think about that? Do you think that the Cowboys have a chance to win the Super Bowl next year?
I think it'd be have a hard time, going against Mahomes and his guys.
Well, your answer's about like I would too. No, my answer's no. The answer's no.
Well,
they have
question-
a lot more to do than just that.
My question is McCarthy going to make the play call that Dak doesn't throw the interception to cost them the game? I mean, is he going to not make that play call?
That's
Is that
the
the only difference? Or,
Well,
or is Dak going to find a way to throw that interception, no matter who's calling plays?
Well, that a lot of it is your players, right? I would say that the national championship won by the Longhorns wasn't necessarily play calling. It was the fact that Vince Young is a great athlete. It was a broken play because he's a great athlete. He made a touchdown.
And Greg Davis even acknowledged that. He says, "I called this play."
Yeah.
Because if it broke down, it gave him the best opportunity to score.
To be
Vince. Yes. And he said that. He said, I called plays knowing that if they didn't work the way we wanted them to work, they put him in a position to do what he does.
Sure.
And so, yeah.
So at a certain point, it's not the play calling, it is the play.
Oh, yeah. Well, in the end,
if you have better players, doesn't mean that you're going to stop throwing interceptions because you have better plays. Just saying.
Yeah.
It could help.
I mean, he could just
Bless his heart.
Just run it every time.
Bless his heart.
Well, Steve Sarkisian play calling against I forget which team now. When the second half after the pass, he just went, you know what? We're just not going to throw the ball anymore the rest of the game. And he didn't throw the ball 24 straight runs to finish the game, and they won.
That's true.
So play calling does matter.
I get it. But does it? I get it. But if you're throwing interceptions and your receivers and you aren't connecting, it's not going to change.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. And the best part is that we're going to come back and talk about things that we can make a difference on, which is, home building and the real estate market, which is the good stuff.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. We're going to have Derek Kieth here with Stature Homes to go over everything you need to know about custom homes in the greater Austin area. You've been listening to Home Team with Troy and Wyatt. If you have any questions about anything we've said today, please reach out to me at loansfromtroy.com or give me a call, 855-299-HOME. And as always, this segment is brought to you by Security National Mortgage, where we turn houses into homes by financing
your
American dream. And we will see you in just a minute.